How's Star being? This is a general reading for Sagittarius for the new moon to the full moon on November 26th to December 11th. These are just channeled messages from what I feel coming through the ether and should not be used as a way of making major life decisions. Make sure you use your own better judgment and discernment, but I do hope you find these messages helpful. Let's get started. If you would like to tune in with me as I tap in, and then I'm sure it will help the reading be more accurate to your particular situation. So. Messages for Sagittarius for new moon to full moon, November 26th to December 11th. Knight of Pentacles. So slow and steady wins the race. Kind of a card. It's very slow moving, but it is progress. It is stable. It's just coming very slowly. Judgment, Major Arcana. Rejuvenation, resurrection, karma. Sad. Got a lot going on here. Okay. All right. I don't read reversals, so I wonder why I'm flipping them. So this is you in this situation, Sagittarius, the Four of Pentacles. Keeping it a little tight to the vest. Staying a little closed off. Reeling it in a bit. Kind of holding back, feeling conservative about something. And the crossing energies are the Five of Swords. So that's probably why. It's an energy of victory at any cost. So yeah, you won, but you maybe had to pull some dirty moves to do it. Maybe you didn't take the other person's best interest into consideration. Or maybe they didn't take yours. Yeah. One-upping someone, trying to win at any cost, trying to, yeah, it's an energy of doing whatever it takes to get the upper hand. And if this was amongst friends, then, obviously you get upset and you have a fight with a friend and you say some things that you regret later. It doesn't always feel great. So that's what the energy of this is. Either them or you. Or this energy is just around, kind of a competitive energy. Yeah. The base of the reading, or the root of the reading, is the King of Wands. And a very passionate king, very charismatic, creative force to be reckoned with. Gets things done. In the past, you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic knight. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of romance. He's beautiful, he's quite the vision, riding in on his horse. But not necessarily stable like a king, but comes in with a beautiful energy, wants to connect. In your crowning thoughts, you have the Devil. And the Devil is, it can be aspects of your lower nature, kind of, which is not a bad thing inherently. It's just, it can be like these very powerful, passionate kind of energies, animalistic energies, even sometimes kind of can turn into addictions, bondage, could be anything that you go too far with, addiction to food, sex, drugs. It doesn't matter what it is. It's that energy of being bound to something like that in that way where you can't escape. It can be a toxic energy. Anyway, that's what's on your mind. And it could just be like someone that you have amazing sex with and it's, you're addicted to that. Or it could be an actual addiction to a substance, or either way, you're kind of, mulling that over a lot. In the near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And that fell out in the pre-shuffle. The Knight of Pentacles is stable energy. He's the most stable of the knights. He's slow and steady. It's really slow coming though. Like whatever he's bringing, the financial rewards, the return on the investment, it's coming. It's coming really slow. And in your hopes, you have the Hermit. So, yeah, you're wanting to find the answers within. You're looking within to hopefully find the answers from the universe. It doesn't necessarily mean you're spending a lot of time alone, but you could be. But you're kind of maybe doing a little internal growth right now, like doing some internal work, which is good. Or that's what you're hoping for. And how others see you in the situation is the King of Cups. Very romantic, very loving, but maybe holding back a little bit. And here you are, the Four of Pentacles, definitely holding back. It's not that you don't love, it's just that you're not necessarily talking about it. You're not necessarily showing it in obvious ways. You're not making it obvious, but it's there. That's how you're viewed by others, or if you find that this is resonating with you and someone specific, it's how they see you. And your fears is the Fool. You're afraid of taking a leap of faith. You're afraid of jumping in to something and it not being a good thing, it not being stable. Maybe this energy makes you afraid to take a leap of faith, even though you might want to. And in the outcome, you have Justice. And Justice is about being fair and equal, balanced. So there's something that's coming into balance here in the next 2 weeks. It's coming into a fair and equal balance. Over here in the reader's fan, these positions don't mean anything, but it's just more information. The Two of Cups. A partnership or a lovership, a soulmate connection of some kind. You know, there's love here. There's some love here of some kind. And the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is coming together to celebrate. It can be with friends, a group of friends, or it can also mean reconciliation, because it can also be two energies coming together to make a third energy. You know, celebrating that. Yeah. It can also mean a third party situation, which is a term that they use a lot in the readings world. But not all relationships are necessarily designed to be one-on-one in the first place, so it doesn't have to mean something like that in a negative way. But it often does mean reconciliation. And we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is an energy of contention, of all these different perspectives, trying to, you know, being defensive here and trying to kind of like, you know, things could become unstable at any moment. There's an energy of contention, of competition, of trying to make sure that you get the outcome you're looking for, and, you know, not trusting the people in the situation. So there's a little Five of Wands energy going on with this Five of Swords energy, which is probably why you have the fear here, and probably why you're holding back. And you also have Temperance, though, which is about bringing together, you know, two opposing energies or opposite energies. It can be about making, about being patient, because it takes a great deal of care and patience to do this kind of alchemy where you're kind of bringing two worlds together, joining worlds here. Careful blending of the head and the heart. So, yeah, whether this is a situation or a relationship, you're wondering if it's good for you. You're thinking about it a lot. You can't get it off your mind, even if you want to. And right now, you're holding back. You're holding back because, let's clarify. Because there's passion, there's a lot of passion, and there's love. There's a lot of love. But there's this energy. There's some game playing going on here, a little bit. A little game playing. There's some disagreements about where things want to go or what people want or something. It makes you scared to jump in. It makes you scared to take a leap of faith. But there's justice. There's justice coming. Things are balancing out. There's been some unbalance and unrest, distress. But this is impartial justice. It's very clear. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the justice card first. The Lovers. Soulmate connection. There is love. But some things need to come into balance, but they will. At least for sometime in the next 2 weeks. Who knows how long it will last. Let's get some more cards. Strength. Strength card. Which is also about holding back a little bit, restraining your passion. And this is about passion. That's what you think about. That's what you're doing. There is restraint here. One more. sorry, I thought I saw one foot. Guess not. Well, the sun is about happiness. Very positive card. Let's see. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're in your head about it. You're kind of blocking yourself from moving forward, which is what most of this reading says. You're looking within, you're doing some soul searching. You're hoping you'll find the answers that way. Some good ideas. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the near future. The Ace of Pentacles. No, it looks like there is some stability coming in the near future. That there will be communication about that. Communication or an offer of some kind, or a gift, or probably not a gift, but maybe. Maybe. But a new beginning. A stable new beginning. It's tonight. Let's try more card. Give me another clarification. More clarification. I'm sorry, this is the Count deck. It's so beautiful, but it's like really hard. Okay, the wheel. As you can see, this, I don't know. It doesn't really look like the Wheel of Fortune to me. It's a very attractive lady, but she is holding something round. Yeah, the wheel. Things are turning in your favor. The Knight of Swords. The Magician. Yeah, so this offer of stability is coming, a stable new beginning is coming. It might take a little while, or it has taken a while, but it is here in the near future. And things are turning in your favor. There's some clear communication, truthful communication, perhaps even harshly truthful communications that obviously need to happen, because there's some anxieties here. And it's really not, I'm not seeing a lot of anxiety, except for, yeah, the Eight of Swords up here in the outcome. You know, you're feeling blocked, which is why you need to do some soul searching about the situation. this sort of energy of like this little game playing energy, or a victory at any cost sort of energy, this sort of like competitive sort of contention energy, you know, that needs to be addressed, and it will be in the near future. With this Knight of Swords come in with a fast moving energy, truthful communication, harsh even, maybe, but just real. And the Magician, feeling like you have everything you need to kind of make things happen, make it work, whatever that is for you. Whatever you decide in your inner journey is what you want to do. You can make that happen. I'm guessing you want to make it work, though. There's a lot of love, passion. You think about this a lot. Okay, let's see what the universe has to say. What its advice? How can you pull this together? What should Sagittarius do here in this situation? The most positive outcome possible in his highest. Should Sagittarius do? To make this positive outcome that's in their highest good. All right. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands again, and the King of Swords. So the Ten of Pentacles is about legacy. It's about stability. It's about creating a long-term plan. It's a 5-year plan. You know, it can be like an inheritance or something, but it's something that has to do with, like, you know, creating a family legacy of some sort, stability for the long term. So the universe is suggesting that you do think long term with this. That is in your highest good. Don't, you know, which is what you're doing, and I think why you're holding back and why you're searching within, because you want to know if this is good for you on a broader, more long-term level, on a level of like where you're looking to go in your life here. And the King of Wands, which is sort of almost like the opposite advice, but not really, because it's stable. It's a king, so it's stable passion. If this is a project venture, you know, same thing. You want to look at it with an eye to the future, with the long term. You want to stop and feel what the right thing to do here is with this kind of, these odd energies that kind of come in. why you're afraid to kind of take a leap of faith with it. But the fairness is coming, the stability is coming, the justice is coming. This really feels like it's about love, though, with all these cups and the lovers here, the Two of Cups here, the Knight of Cups there. But it could be a project, it could be partnerships in a project that you care deeply about. But this sort of obsessive thinking maybe think that way about a project, I don't know. But yeah, this speaks of of stabilizing your passion. You want to grow into it a little bit here. And that's what this is about. That's what this is about. And the universe is just saying, yes, grow into it a little bit. And the King of Swords. So there is that aspect of looking at things logically, using, fairness and truth, and it says that here too with this Knight of Swords in the near future. And that was somewhere else too, but I guess not. So there is a certain amount of you wanting to use your logic, making head over heart decisions. Do think about it. Do think about it. But also do feel about it too. Do allow this passion to be who you are as well. And maybe that's what creates the stability. Anyway, that's all I'm getting for you right now. If you found these messages to be helpful and insightful, then please like and subscribe and help my little channel grow and thrive. And get updates when I put more messages out for you. Thank you.